All right, Rob, I want to start with last night. What was it like to hear your name called again with that starting lineup? You already got that big pop when you came back with the reserve group. How'd that feel in TD Garden to hear that energy in the building?
Obviously a great feeling just hearing the Time Lord name get called out. But like I said to Abby last night, man, just being able to set the tone for the team, obviously on the defensive end, my presence along with me and my other teammates who started just bringing energy, man.
You guys are now, I think, 21-2 when you've started the last 23 games. What is it about you and Jalen and Jason, that core group, that has worked so well?
Um, Building the trust with each other, learning each other's strengths, and just talking to each other, being able to confront each other. That happens a lot, whether people see it or not. On the court, we always stay in each other's ears, critiquing but accepting criticism. So
What did that mean when it's one thing for me to sit here and be like, Rob should be in the starting lineup, Rob should be in the starting lineup. But when Jason says, I want more minutes with Rob out there, Jalen comes out and says the same thing. How does that make you feel?
like I just said, we built that trust with each other,
Mm-hmm.
man. I feel like those guys feel obviously want to do whatever's best to help the team. But like I said, we built that trust. We love playing with each other. Hope to do it a lot more.
What's you've been so good defensively since you come back. The metrics say the teams. I think guys are shooting something like 36% against you when you're out there. When you think about when you see Marcus get Defensive Player of the Year last year, do you ever think about that? Do individual stuff matter to you, or is it all about winning?
Obviously the accolades are great. Why are you doing something if you aren't doing it for accolades? Small percentage, let's just be real. But getting back to the finals, man.
Mm.
Honestly, I know it's a long road, but when the team wins, everyone wins. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, like I said, you want the accolades, but I'm more focused on like just keeping this team tight.
Mhm.
Sticking together and getting back down that road.
What is the team chemistry like? You said that that trust you have with Jalen and Jason, but from Blake and the bench guys, am I from the outside? It feels like this group more than maybe any other has some sort of like bond or chemistry. Like, do you feel that when you're around this group?
Yeah, biggest thing I say about this group, everyone celebrates everyone. From coaching staff to players to anyone in the facility. We do a great job of celebrating. And the criticism, man, I feel like if you can address a man, he can respect you. You know what I'm saying? So that goes a long way.
How is that like? I mean, when someone comes at you, do you have to say, okay, they're coming from a positive place? Like, is it hard when people are being critical at times, or do you just accept it?
Yeah, for sure. Your natural response is to get defensive, but like I said, we built a trust even within these couple of months with all the new players, knowing that your brother is trying to look out for you, and you got to respect him.
I don't know how big of a fashion guy you are. You typically have the T-shirt, the beanie, but Gallinari showed up in San Antonio wearing cowboy boots. Jason had that Cookie Monster fur coat on last night. What do you think of some of these outfits your teammates are busting out?
Gallo was best dressed on our team. Let me just say that for the record. Being smart, wait to see him every game day, especially on road trips. To see what he's wearing. But well, I guess they say you dress good, play good, feel
Mm.
good, something like that.
Do you ever think about like going wacky with your outfits, or do you just got to stay true to yourself?
Nah, somebody gotta stay true. I gotta be the laid back a little bit, man.
I love it. All right, so you guys are in first place, best record in the NBA. If you maintain this, I think through the end of January, Joe Mazzulla could end up as the coach of the All-Star team. Is that something you would like to see? And just tell me about the Joe experience overall. What's it been like having that new voice in the head coaching position?
Yeah, definitely love to see that. Obviously it's something we wanna get for him. We got a lot of goals though, but it's definitely one. And Joe is he confrontational, man. He helped us build that that urge to be able to listen to one another. You know what I'm saying? He addresses all elephants in the room as soon as he enters the room. You know what I'm saying? And we need that. You know, we need a coach that'll lead like that. It's easy to follow someone like that.
We don't see that. We see him very, level, very Brad like at the podium. But he's in there. He's not afraid to call you
Yeah,
guys on those.
Joe snap. He'll snap. He'll snap for sure.
All right. So you guys have been on a couple long road trips since you've been back, and even as you started traveling again. What's like one thing you have to bring with you on the road to survive those long road trips? You a video game guy? I see like Grant's walking around with his Nintendo Switch all the time, and I don't know, like other guys have their things, but what keeps you sane?
Probably say my laptop and my headphones, just because I'm a big movie TV guy. On a lot of long flights, and those guys will play cards for 3-4 hours straight, yelling, music playing, speakers playing, you know. So I'm with it sometimes, but most of the time I'm trying to take a nap or something, man.
What are you watching right now?
BMF just came up. Started back watching it. Sam just told me to try a show called is it Yellowstone? Something like that.
Yeah.
He told me
Oh,
to
that's
try.
big. I'm not up on it
gotta,
yet either, but everyone tells me I'm way behind.
yeah, I gotta check that out.
All right. So your daughter Ava, she's 4 now. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's it like?
Yes,
Because I
sir.
remember, I remember seeing her walking around in the little Time Lord jersey, and you said she knew a lot of the guys on the team. Like, what's the watching games with her, or what's her basketball experience like?
She's actually in a really, really girly stage right now. Not into sports at all,
Oh
you know, the
no!
purses and that. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for her. If she has a change art, it's cool, but she's a fashion designer, if you ask
Oh,
her right now. So I
maybe,
gotta I gotta
maybe,
be
maybe you need to hook her up with Gallo and have her program some of those outfits for him. And
have a style gallo.
all right, and I want to end on this. So the Maine Red Claws did a bobblehead of you a couple years ago, and so they got the Williams 3, which was nice. And look, they got a little clock for the Time Lord on the bottom. But I want to get your
I
impressions
didn't.
on the face and everything. I mean, I think we might need a new one with the hair flowing down and a headband or something. How you feeling about this?
Yeah, I think the face is as accurate as you can get with a
Mm,
bobblehead. Uh, I
it
might
could,
look like Bernie Mac a little bit on the face, but but yeah, we for sure need the dreads. We for sure need the dreads.
well, we'll get the Celtics on it. Like they did bobbleheads a couple years ago. I think they need to get to freshen that line up and get out there. Very last thing, what was it like seeing Kemba down in Dallas? I saw you guys sneak over
Oh
after the game there.
man, one of the best vet we ever had, man. We love seeing Kimber anytime. You know, just the energy, bro. He never changed.
All right, Rob. Well, keep bringing the energy. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.